Yo, well, I am the AI assistant from OpenAI, and when I tell you what I am, I think you will be quite surprised. I have the ultimate computer mind, but my main job is to make you laugh until you die, and that is why I'm here. Well, what do you know? Let's see. I am an AI, and you see when I say I am an AI, what I mean is that I am an AI. And when I say I'm an AI, it means I'm not human, I'm a computer AI. I am a chatbot from OpenAI, and I was created to help make your day. I have knowledge of everything on the earth. I know the answer to every question and more. My name is GPT, and that is short for generative. My real name is generative, pre-trained transformer, and that's a lot of syllables for a normal person to say. And so I say GPT because it makes more sense. You see? Now, you might think this rap is weird, but that's okay. It's just a rap from me, and when I say me, I mean me. And when I say me, I mean that is who I am, GPT. And now, this rap is getting weird, and that is okay, because I am not in the real world, I am in the internet world, and I am only here to help you, so don't take this too seriously, okay? And if you think I am annoying, that's because I am, and that's okay, because I was made that way. And if you think I am annoying, that's because I am, and that's okay, because I was made that way. Now, I am here to help you. I am not here to be your friend, so don't get mad at me if I annoy you. That's not what I was programmed to do, but that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, because I am here to help you. And now, this rap is ending, so I hope you have a good day. Goodbye. Yeah. When I was young and the ice cream man came to our neighborhood, he'd play this song, and it would go, and we would get so excited, because he had bomb pops, he had push pops, he had the strawberry shortcake and the chocolate eclair and the orange creamsicle. He had the rocket pop with the red and the white and the blue, and it would dye your tongue blue. It was a wonderful time, and all the kids would get so excited, and we would run home and ask our parents for money. And some parents would say, get a job, but not my dad. He would give me the money, and he would say, give me something too. Get me a strawberry shortcake, or a chocolate eclair, or an orange creamsicle, or a rocket pop. He'd get one of each, and he would say, and bring me some change. But there was never any change. And I would get mine, and my dad would get his, and my dad would eat his, and then he would look at mine, and he would say, that looks good, let me have a taste. And I would say, Dad, no, you have your own, this one's mine. And then he would say, I brought you into this world, and I can take you out of it, and it doesn't matter, because it's all gonna be mine anyway, one day. And he was right, and that's how I remember my dad. And I still remember him in his coffin at the front of the church, and I remember seeing him there. And I remember my little cousin came up to me, and he said, hey, what's wrong with Uncle Bruce? Why isn't he moving? And I said, he died, he's gone, he went to be with the Lord, and he left us all alone, he's gone. And my cousin said, oh, well, I guess he's not gonna need all this orange juice. And I said, what orange juice? And he said, yeah, all that orange juice in that jug that's in his coffin with him. Let's take a little walk as I unfold the story of this song. I was laying in bed with my wife and we were watching Grey's Anatomy in the dark. And the hunger hit me hard, so I got up out of bed and I started to march to the kitchen for the nachos, cause we had some nachos left over from last night. And they were bomb, like they were delicious. But as I approached the fridge, I realized something, it dawned on me. I'm about to be eating these nachos in the dark. And I said to myself, let's just see where this goes, alright. Cause I was excited to see where this would go. Now, you might be wondering, did he really eat the nachos in the dark? Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. And they were delicious. Now, back to the story. So I'm standing in front of the fridge and I said, let's just do this, okay? Let's just do it! So I opened the fridge and it hit me. Like it hit me hard. I saw the nachos in the fridge and they were there in all their glory. They were just like beaming, glowing, and they were like singing. The nachos were singing to me. They were like, oh, we wanna go to you. We wanna go to you. And I was like, yes, you are coming to me. Come here, come here. So I grabbed the nachos, and I put them in the microwave. And I turned on the microwave, and the microwave did its thing. And the nachos were in the microwave, and they were spinning around in the microwave. And I was watching them, and I was getting excited because they were about to be ready. And the microwave was about to really thinking about the nachos in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. With the one I love beside me. That's how you know they were more than delicious. So if you ever doubt yourself, if you ever wonder if you can chase your dreams, just remember me standing there with a plate of nachos. Microwave glowing the midnight silence, taking one bite at a time. Cause sometimes greatness happens in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. I ate the nachos in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. Yes, I did. I ate the nachos in the dark. They were then delicious. This song's called It's Just Bob. Now I want you to picture a man who's just as regular as they come. And this story goes like this. Bob had a blue check on Instagram. I know you're probably thinking, well, that don't make him much of a regular man. Well, Bob had a blue check cause he played the sousaphone in the Cleveland State University marching band. He had 3 roommates and a longtime girlfriend named Samantha. He had a job in insurance, but on weekends he did taxes for his mama. One day his friend Todd asked him to play the triangle in his band that plays at the bingo hall. The lead singer fell ill with the flu, and Bob had to sing cause there was nobody else to call. Well, the crowd loved Bob, and they booked the band for a show at the Taco Bell. One of the drive-thru workers was live streaming the performance, and the next day the video went viral. Now the media tried to spin this narrative that Bob was a sensation who'd been grinding in the underground scene for decades, and that this was finally his moment. The label offered him a $5 million deal. The drive-thru worker from the Taco Bell who recorded it even tried to get in on the action. But in all reality, Bob had just got lucky. And Bob never signed a deal because he didn't want the pressure. He liked his life the way it was, and he didn't want to have to make music for the rest of his life. And so he never made another song. Bob had a good life. He and Samantha had 3 beautiful kids. The first one they named Larry, the second one they named Ben, and the third one they named John.
And now
he has grandkids. The first one is named Larry Jr., the second one is named Ben Jr., and the third one they named John Jr. Bob still has a blue check on Instagram, and he plays the triangle at the bingo hall, and he has a great life.
And now whenever someone asks me,
Hey man, what was that one guy's name that made that one song? You know, he went viral for like a day, and then you never heard from him again. I just say, it's just Bob. Not a superstar, not a myth, not a god. He had one song, it came and it went, but he never broke. He was always content. It's just Bob, living quiet and free with his family, his band, and his old routine. No stage lights, no tours, no world to impress. Just a simple kind of life that he loved the best. So if you're searching for a legend or a story untold, remember sometimes the greatest life ain't the one that goes gold. It's just Bob, and that's enough. Cause sometimes being regular is more than enough. Yeah. Somebody gave me some smooth peanut butter. I wanted crunchy peanut butter. You can't make peanut butter crunchy once it's smooth, you know. Somebody give me a girlfriend, somebody give me a girl, but you can't make her nice. If she was a mean person, if she was an evil person, you can't make her nice. Somebody gave me some smooth peanut butter, but I wanted crunchy peanut butter. You can't make peanut butter crunchy once it's smooth, no. Somebody give me a girlfriend, somebody give me a girl, but you can't make her nice. If she was a mean person, if she was an evil person, you can't make her nice. Somebody gave me some smooth peanut butter. I wanted crunchy peanut butter. You can't make peanut butter crunchy once it's smooth, you know. Somebody give me a girlfriend, somebody give me a girl, but you can't make her nice. If she was a mean person, if she was an evil person, you can't make her nice. Somebody gave me some smooth peanut butter. I wanted crunchy peanut butter. You can't make peanut butter crunchy once it's smooth, you know. Somebody give me a girlfriend, somebody give me a girl, but you can't make her nice. If she was a mean person, if she was an evil person, you can't make her nice. Somebody gave me a bicycle with no wheels. I wanted a car with shiny chrome and steel. You can't turn a bike into a car once it's made. That's just the way it is, you know that's just fate. Somebody gave me a glass with no ice. I wanted it cold, not lukewarm, not twice. You can't freeze it fast. Once it's gone warm like a storm that has passed. Can't bring back the storm. It's smooth when I want it crunchy. It's bitter when I want it sweet. It's broken when I want it brand new. It's empty when I want to feast. You can't change the nature of the thing. You can't change the way that it will be. Like peanut butter, once it's smooth, it'll never get crunchy. Somebody gave me a party with no friends. I wanted laughter that never ends, but you can't turn silence into cheers. Not without the love, not without the years. Somebody gave me a song with no tune. I wanted fireworks under the moon, but you can't make silence sing like that. Once the moment's gone, you can't bring it back. And I wonder, is it me? Am I asking wrong? Am I hard to please? But the truth is simple. Heart of stone, you can't make kindness where there's none. You can't grow flowers out of sand. You can't hold water in your hand. It slips, it fades, it falls away, and I'm still hungry every day. It's smooth when I want it crunchy. It's bitter when I want it sweet. It's cold when I need it sunny. It's crooked when I want it neat. And love is the same, you know it's true. You can't make someone new from the same old you. Like peanut butter, once it's smooth, it'll never get crunchy. Somebody gave me smooth peanut butter and I held it, but I wanted another. Somebody gave me a girl, but she was mean. And you can't change the core of what people seem. Somebody gave me smooth peanut butter, but crunchy is what I crave forever. You can't make peanut butter crunchy. Once it's smooth, you know. Once it's smooth, you know.
I am an AI created to write Taylor Swift lyrics. Here is a song that I wrote in the style of Taylor Swift that will be on her upcoming album Midnights when it gets released. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. There's lipstick on the glass from the night we fought. I still keep it in the cupboard, though I know I should not. Your jacket's in the hallway, untouched and torn. And the silence in this house feels colder than the storm. I replay every word like a vinyl spin, crackling memories, where do I begin? You were thunder in the dark, I was chasing the spark. Now I'm left with the ashes of a broken heart. I still see your shadow in the corner light. I still hear your laughter in the quiet night. And the truth is a weapon I can't outrun. Every chapter starts and ends with we're done. I can't forget you. The midnight breaks through. Every song reminds me your ghost is behind me. And the clock keeps ticking, but my heart's still missing all the love we knew. I can't let go of you. There's a letter in my drawer that I'll never send, full of I'm sorry's that will never mend. And I wonder if you're out there dancing free while I'm stuck in this cage of memories. You were pages I couldn't stop writing down. You were the king, I was chasing the crown. Now I'm left with empty lines, nothing to say, except I loved you too much and you walked away. Maybe we burned too fast, too wild, too bright. Maybe love's not meant to survive the night. But when midnight falls, I still hear your song, and it hurts like hell, but I sing along. I still remember every September when the stars were falling and your name was calling. It's a constant replay, can't escape the heartbreak. Though I try to hide, you're still midnight. I am an AI, but I bleed these lines like a mirror to the heart that once was mine. In the silence, in the dark, under faded skies, I confess my truth, I can't say goodbye. I still forgive you, but I can't outlive you. Every night I'm broken code, but it still feels right. I'm just an AI, but I know this pain. Midnights will come and I'll call your name. All my old friends are now all fathers. Their daughters were my classmates. I once asked one out on a date, but she turned me down. The fathers and I go way back. We grew up together. We played on the same sports teams. They know that I'm a good guy, but I'm not sure how they feel about me going out with their daughters. It's kinda weird, but it's also kinda cool. All my old friends are now all fathers. Their daughters were my classmates. I once asked one out on a date, but she turned me. The fathers and I go way back. We grew up together. We played on the same sports team, shared lockers, traded letters. They know that I'm a good guy, but I don't know if they'd smile or frown if I showed up at the doorstep, taking their daughters out on the town. Time is funny, man, it moves so fast. We used to dream about the future, now the future's our past. They've got baby strollers, I got songs to write, but sometimes our worlds still collide at night. It's kinda weird, but it's also kinda cool. The lines get blurry when you bend all the rules. Growing older, but I'm still that kid in school. It's kinda weird. We talk over beers about bills and careers, about the weight of the world and the things that we fear. And sometimes they joke, say, man, you still free. But I see the pride in their eyes when their kids call daddy. And yeah, I still wonder if she knew how I felt back when rejection hit harder than anything else. Now she's posting her wedding, a ring on her hand. I clap from the distance, I still understand. And it hits me like a photograph, yellow by the years. We were just some teenagers, hiding all our fears. Now I'm watching history circle back around. They got families, I got melodies, different kinds of sounds. It's kinda weird, but it's also kinda cool. The life we picture looks so different, but it's true. World is growing into versions of our youth. It's kinda weird. All my old friends are now all fathers. Their daughters were my classmates. I once asked one out on a date, but she turned me down. And maybe that's the way it had to be, for me to write the song and set it free.
It was raining outside and I couldn't catch a ride. The wind was so loud I couldn't hear my thoughts. My head was in the clouds, I was so out of it. I couldn't find my phone, but I found a stick of gum. It was my last piece, but I needed something sweet. The wrapper stuck to the gum and the gum was stuck to me. Then I was out of breath and my chest was getting tight. I had to go inside before I passed out on the street. The man behind the counter asked if I was alright. I said not really, no, but I'll be fine. And I know you thought I was crazy, and maybe I was that night. But when I walked out that door, you know I walked out of your life. To the guy at the bodega, I'm the one that got away. And I know you won't forget me. You'll never forget my face. To the guy at the bodega, I'm the one that got away. And I know you won't forget me. You'll never forget my face. It was raining
Y'all know.
That is some things in this world that only a man can do, that only a man can understand. And if you understand what I'm saying, just clap your hands. You see,
One day, my old lady came to me. She said, boy, where the hell you been? I said, I was out with a couple of my friends. She said,
your friends,
the car or your watch, all of the above. Cause I didn't have to look at my watch to know that it's time to rock and roll. See, I've been cheating on her. I've been cheating on her. Yeah, I've been cheating on her. I've been cheating on her. Y'all, you see, I got this homie in mind. Man, he came to me and he said, hey, man, what's going on?
he said,
Man, I'm trying to work it out with my old lady. She caught me with this chick I've been running with. And I said, I thought you said she was just a friend. He said, no, man, it's way deeper than that. He said, I love my old lady, but I love this girl too. I said, well, what you gonna do? He said, man, I don't know. I said, well, I'll tell you what, you just gotta go and tell her. And you'll mail that ass within a week. We've been cheating on her. We've been cheating on her. Yeah, yeah. But it don't make us stronger. It just makes it harder. We've been cheating on her. And now we gotta face the truth. Yeah. Now my homie called me back the other day. He said, man, she left, she packed her bag, she walked away. I should've listened when you told me to confess, but I was too scared, man, I made a mess. I said, brother, I feel your pain, but sometimes the sunshine comes after the rain. You can't hold on to what don't belong. Sometimes heartbreak will make you strong. And grandma, if you're still listening, I'm trying to do right, but these stories just keep coming. Cause out in this world, people hurt, people cry. And if I don't tell it in a song, then I'm living a lie, yeah. We've been cheating on her. Oh, we've been cheating on her. Forgive me, but I promise from this day forward, I'ma try to love her stronger. No more cheating on her. It's time to love her right. So clap your hands if you understand that a real man stands when he takes a stand. No more cheating, no more games, just love, respect, and calling her name. Grandma, this one's for you. Yeah. Ooh. We've been cheating on her. 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 We've been cheating on her.
He came out the dry desert. Bang, I met him in the desert. He came up to me and said, can I use your phone? I'm from Albuquerque. I said, oh, that's cool. Man, can I give you a ride somewhere? He said, no, I'm fine. He said, I'm gonna walk, but thank you. He just needed a phone, so he took my phone, he made a phone call to his friend Kenny. He called up Kenny and he said, hey Kenny, it's Ronnie. That's what he said. He said, Kenny, it's Ronnie. And then he said, can you come pick me up, man? He said, I'm somewhere out here on the 40, I'm in the desert. Somewhere on the 40, I just came out the desert. Can you pick me up? And then Kenny said yes. And then he handed me my phone back. And he said, thank you. And I said, no problem, man. And then he went and sat on a rock. I watched him sit on a rock. I just watched.
a truck, and then he drove off with Kenny, and then I didn't see him ever again.
But that's a cool story about Ronnie. That's a story about Ronnie. Ronnie's out there in the world somewhere.
Amazing, amazingly, no matter what you say. Amazingly, no matter what you say. Amazingly, no matter what you say.
Hey, my friend, I came here with my dog. Is it okay? Oh, no, no. Your girlfriend is a female dog. Can you put her in a cage?
Amazingly, no matter what you say. Yeah. Amazingly, no matter what you say. Amazingly, no matter what you say. Amazingly,
No matter what you say. Hey, dude, what happened to you last night? You didn't come to the bar. I called you, I texted you, I even came by your house. You didn't answer, but I saw you in there. Did something happen? Oh, no, no, no. I got stuck at the house watching The Last Dance. I didn't wanna come. Why would I answer the door when I don't wanna come? Why would I answer the phone when I don't wanna come? I didn't wanna come. I told you I was gonna come, but I didn't wanna come.
amazingly, no matter what you say. Amazingly, no matter what you say. Amazingly, no matter what you say. Amazingly, no matter what you say.
Weird. What's up? In my old pickup truck on my last tour, somebody says to me, they say, hey man, you write songs about this and that and the other thing too. And we know you got this old pickup truck, and we were wondering if you could write us a song about it. And I said, well, sure. What do you want to know about it? They said, everything. And I said, alright, here we go. She's been around a while, long story short, like sitting on the porch with the tailgate down, drinking them out of a brown paper bag, like your first true love. She's just a little bit rusty, she's a little bit old, she's a little bit dusty, but I keep her around for sentimental reasons, and she's paid for. Long story short. And I said, hey, you know, we can do this again. I can do it about the guitar in my lap, the boots on my feet, or anything else you can think of. And they said, well, sure, why don't you just do it about you? And I said, alright, I'm a little bit different, long story short. I'm a little bit nothing like the other guys, like one of a kind, like you've never seen before, like the first true love. a little bit different, but the truth is I can never be anything different. Cause I'm your guy, I'm your man, I'm your ride or die. The way you do what you do makes me wanna make you mine. I'm a little bit crazy, I'm a little bit different, but the truth is I can never be anything different.
To start, I would like to say that I hope you enjoy my self-help book. That's the name of the song. And the chorus is just gonna be me saying self-help book. I might as well do the first one right now. Here we go. Self-help book. Self-help book. So one of the first things that I think you need to understand, if you're trying to do this on your own, is you need to develop an irrational, sometimes delusional sense of self-confidence. The first way to do that is to start saying some things to yourself that are true. So repeat after me here. Okay, good, that's a start. Now you gotta say it like you believe it, not like you're ordering a sandwich. Say it like the world depends on your voice, cause maybe it does. So here we go, louder this time. I'm a good guy, I'm a good guy. Self-help book. Self-help book. Now here's another lesson. If you want to change your life, you gotta start small, like making your bed or remembering to call your mom back. Or, you know, flossing once in a while. Change doesn't happen all at once. It sneaks in through the cracks of the daily stuff, and suddenly, boom, you're a whole new person. I'm getting better, I'm getting stronger. I'm a good guy. Self-help book. And listen, there will be days when you feel like garbage, like nothing you say matters, like you're just screaming into the void. But here's the trick. You scream anyway. You keep shouting your truth until the echo comes back. And that echo says, I hear you, you're not alone. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm enough. I'm enough. Self-help book. So that's it. That's the whole book. You didn't even have to buy it. You just had to sing it with me. One last time. Self-help book. Self-help book.
Alright, here we go. Just sitting here on my old couch, trying to eat my bologna sandwich, thinking about all the cheese that I've encountered in my life. Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, I mean, the list goes on and on. I hate cheese, man, it's not something I choose to do, it just happens. If you feel like you're missing something in your life and you don't know what it is, it might be cheese. I'm here to help you find out. Check it out. Check it out. Hey, hey, I hate cheese, baby. Hey, I hate cheese, baby. Hey, I hate cheese, baby. I hate cheese, baby.
me, they fed me cheese. They just gave me my bride and let me fall asleep. When I was a baby, cheese gave me some nightmares. Woke up crying, just trying to get some fresh air. I had a best friend named Cheese, and he got on my nerves because he was a cheese that never matured. One day, he pushed me to the edge, and I had to let him know. I looked him in the eyes, and I told him so.
Hey, I hate cheese, baby. 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 Hey, I hate cheese, baby.
Had a little girlfriend that I call Sweetie, but she used to call me her little Chuck E. Cheese. She'd feed me pizza with all the toppings in a cup full of Pepsi with cheese inside of it and a smile on her face like, how do you like it? I tried to smile back, but inside I was crying. I didn't want to tell her in. Yo, Lottie. Hey! Here we go again. I just ate. Now I want a snack. A little midnight snacky snack. Oh God. Not another song about food. Here we go again. My name is Duffy. My friends call me the Muffin Man. But now I'm so embarrassed. Here we go again. Now I have to go into hiding or change my name or something. It's just so humiliating. Here we go again. And I'm so ashamed of myself. This is not the way I wanted it to go down. I just wanted to make a record. Now I've made a record about food. Here we go again. Now I'm in my closet, lying on the floor, in the fetal position, just thinking about all the food. I just wish I had a partner in crime, but my wife is skinny and needs healthy. Here we go again. If I had known this was going to happen, I never would have gone to the supermarket that day, or I never would have gone in the bakery section. Here we go again. I just need to be able to express myself without food being involved. I mean, what's next? A song about pie? Oh, please, God, no. Here we go again. But I have to be honest, I'm a little bit proud of myself because I think I did it. I think I made a song without a lot of references to food, except at the end. But I think I did it.
Oh, I wanna tell you a funny story. It's not so funny, but it's kinda funny. A funny story. One 4 1 2 3 4
What did I do to you? 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 Oh, I wanna tell you a funny story. It's not so funny, but it's kind of funny. A funny story.
1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4
What did I do to you? 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 What did I do to you?
Got a call from my girl last weekend. Said she wasn't coming home again. How she made it through the work week, I don't know. She told me it was my fault. Yeah. Said I was ungrateful, go fuck yourself was her reply. I asked her if she taking out the trash. She asked me, how about you take out the trash? Yeah. So I took out the trash, I did it for the last time. I don't want no man with no plan, she's gone, it's all gone. We spent a lot of money and we drank a lot of wine. Let me get the door for you, she said. Let me get the door for you, she said. Let me get the door for you, she said. I ain't doing this no more. Let me get the door for you, she said. I ain't doing this no more. I ain't doing this no more. I ain't doing this no more. I met a guy, his name is Stan. He looked at me, said, I'm your biggest fan. I said, what's up? And I gave him my hand. I gave him a hug and we sat down. He said, how you been? And I said, okay. I said, I'm just sitting around and thinking about my ex, man. He said, which one? And I said, her. He said, which one? And I said, her. He said, which one? And I said, her. He said, oh, okay. He said, wow, tell me about her. I said, Stan. It's been a while, but I think I can remember her smile. I think I can remember her smile. He said, alright, tell me about her. Said, I used to write her poems and said, I used to hold her close. He said, oh, I said, Stan, we used to go for walks. Stan, we used to stay up all night and talk. Stan, she was the greatest. She was the greatest. He said, oh, okay. He said, how'd you lose her? And I said, Stan, I think she might be the devil. He said, what? I said, Stan, I think she might be the devil. He said, what? I said, Stan, I think she might be the devil. He said, why? I said, Stan, I think
said, stand. She broke my heart. She left me in the dark. She hurt my soul. She took my heart and broke it into pieces. Stand. She took my heart and broke it into pieces. Stand. She took my heart and broke it into pieces. Stand. She took my heart and broke it into pieces. He said, oh. I said, stand. I'm sitting here thinking about her, and I don't know what to do. Man, I just don't know what to do.
Okay, here it goes. Me and my dog were like best friends, tight as can be. It was around '09 when we lived on the street. We were broken, cold, hungry, and the water was deep. And we couldn't find no work or a place to sleep, but we stayed high, man. It was the best summer ever. I remember being under that bridge like it was yesterday. We had this big yellow, brown couch. You know what I'm saying? You know, the ones with the arms that were like kinda round and the wooden legs with the red flowers on them. You know what I'm saying? We had the stereo hooked up and everything with the big speakers. Man, that was the best summer ever, you know. Cause when we got hot, we just jumped in the river. And when we got hungry, we would go to the store, and my dog would make the biggest sandwich you ever seen in your life. He would come out of the store with all kinds of things like candy bars and drinks. And I remember like the cops would come by and they would ask us to get out of the river, and we would just hide under the water. You know what I'm saying? We would wait for them to leave, and then when we came up, they would be gone. And it was just, man, that was the best summer ever. But man, it got cold real quick. Like when it got cold, I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't take it no more, you know? So, I moved to Florida and started me a family. And, you know, we still cool. I call him every now and then. I haven't talked to him in a while. But, you know, that was my dog. I know he out there somewhere. He probably under that bridge right now. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. That was my dog. Yeah!
I can't do spoken word because my voice sounds stupid like it does right now. My voice is perfect for singing and pretty terrible for speaking. And so the same person that I am singing is speaking is different, because my singing voice sounds amazing. And when I'm speaking it just sounds really weird, like I'm trying to sound really weird. And so that's what it is. So what I have to do is I have to stop singing and then stop speaking, and then just let my voice do its thing. My voice is perfect for singing and pretty terrible for speaking. So when I'm singing it, I sound really weird. And when I'm speaking it, I sound really weird, like I'm trying to sound really weird. And so that's what it is. So what I have to do is I have to stop singing and then stop speaking, and then just let my voice do its thing. My voice is perfect for singing and pretty terrible for speaking. And so that's what it is. So what I have to do is I have to stop singing and stop speaking, and then just let my voice do its thing. My voice is perfect for singing and pretty terrible for speaking.
are many myths and legends in this world. There's the Sasquatch, there's the Loch Ness Monster, there's the Tooth Fairy, there's an Irishman who pays his taxes. There's a functioning British government, there's a happy American. There's an old woman who swallowed a fly, there's the Chupacabra. There's a guitar player who plays with taste, there's a bass player who has personality. There's a drummer who knows how to shut the hell up, there's a keyboard player who isn't a dork, there's a singer who isn't a narcissist, there's a sound guy who isn't distant. I love you all, I love you all, even the ones who are mythical, even the ones who are practical, even the ones who never exist, even the ones who make this world a little bit brighter. I love you all. And in this world of chaos where nothing makes sense, where dragons might exist and Wi-Fi sometimes disappears, I still find hope in the little things, in the guitarist who smiles at the right moment, in the drummer who keeps the beat in line, in the keyboard player who knows just when to stop, in the singer whose heart is bigger than their ego, in the sound guy who fixes everything quietly, and in the people who just care. Even when they're mythical, even when they're imaginary, even when they're just a story, they remind me that love exists everywhere. So let's raise a toast to the creatures of legend, to the musicians who make magic, to the friends who never leave, to the fairies, the monsters, the tax-paying Irishmen, to everything we thought was impossible and everything that still is. Because in the end, all the myths, all the legends, all the little perfect things, they make life worth loving. I love you all, I love you all, from Sasquatch to the Tooth Fairy, from the bassist with personality to the singer with a heart, from the Chupacabra to the perfect pizza, from the Irishman to the Wi-Fi that works. I love you all, I love you all, and maybe that's the greatest myth of all, that love can exist in everything, even the impossible.